Yeah. What can I do to do? I mean, who am I? What do I do? I'm a plumber, master plumber. I think I'm a pretty good husband. Probably devote a little more to work than the relationship. But when I'm present in my relationship, like when we come down here, I mean, she just loves it. She says so, that I'm so glad you're away from work, and it's just me and you, and it's just us doing us. You know, and because we don't have a lot of that, we got kids, we got grandkids now, and you know, now it's you up the ante, right? Hey, what's the kids doing? Hey, let's go to their house. Let's go have a barbecue, or you know, what's going on? You know, and you forget her and I, and she's the same way, right? She devotes to her kids, devotes to the family and things like that. She devotes to me way more, like takes care of the meals, takes care of the laundry. You know, she don't want me touching laundry. So there's certain things, you know, you're good at and not so good at. And so we complement each other really well. But I think it's just more of the dynamic, the interaction, the husband-wife, because if we're solid, then it spreads to all the kids that, you know, they can count on us, they can rely on us. You know, it's not chaos, and you know, it's order. We definitely, I gotta have order. I have that in my business. I have that in the guys. I have that in my training. We're getting ready to do a buyout. They want to buy us out, ServPro. And so, I've known ServPro, these two partners, I've known them for 27 years. We've been doing business a long time. Red Lobster, Olive Garden, and then they have Bahama Breeze in Washington State. Yeah, we did all of that. Yeah, built restaurants, maintained restaurants, service restaurants. You know, we had 72 guys, and I was doing this at 23 and in the fire department, and that's where things were getting really hard to juggle. Yeah, and the captain's like, "Hey, I see you have another passion, you know, and I don't know, Robert, you better evaluate this and." You miss a call, and I might cover you once, and I did. I missed a call, and that was what it took, I guess. Because again, you're right, the selfish, I got this. You know, as long as I show up, as long as I deal with it, you know, how I can, and measure and all that stuff, get the appropriate people in place to help me, I'm good, I got this. But that one time I was downloading business, and the engines were gone. And I looked down the hallway, and the engine room was bare, and I thought, oh no, and hung the phone up, got to the call. I just got there at the same time the engine got there, but I'm in the fire marshal's car. Oh no, it wasn't good, you know. But I was a ladder trainer. I had some credits to think that, okay, you know, they write me up, and that would be like really, really bad in my mind to have that happen, because I do strive to try to be the best I can be at doing what I do, you know. Always been like that from my parents and my grandparents and stuff. But yeah, so I made that decision, you know, and I said, no, I'll resign. That's fine, you know, because they gave me until I was 30. Shoot, I was 23, 24 years old. And I'm like, okay, I got plenty of time. Let's go see about this plumbing thing, you know. And then we just built it, and yeah, never turned around. Yeah. So I got both my kids. Both of them are in it. Both of them are very successful in doing it. And I think in this buyout thing, when I get back home, as a matter of fact, they said, all right, go get your knee done, go get all this stuff done. But we really want to seriously talk to you, and we really want to make this now start coming together. So here's Renue again, right? So we go to breakfast to Steve, James, Natalie, myself, and Kathleen, who got this whole thing started for me. Kathleen is amazing, super nice gal, and very, very same level. You know, everybody's got that same level of commitment, service, obligation, duty, all the adjectives of great business, great service, great business. And he gave me counsel, Steve, graciously. You know, I just kind of popped it out there while we were eating breakfast. Kathleen told me that, yeah, that, you know, this is what Steve does, and he's very proficient in it. And okay, because I have no clue, like, what I'm worth, you know. I don't know. I mean, they told me, ServPro, they're not stupid, but they know what they're doing in business. We built both their offices, and they went from basically ground zero to, they're doing probably about 24 million a year. They got 90 trucks. We've got them to the almost second level in the corporate of the, you know, the whole veil of Servpro, the corporate body. And they just bought 2 more franchises. And so they had to let that kind of go through, give me some thinking time, because I had meetings building up to this for the last few months with one of the owners who I know real well. He's a brother to me in Christian faith, how we do business, everything. And Travis, his partner, known him same amount of time, but just different stretches of where they came from, and then formulating into Servpro. Talked to Travis, and Travis is like, you know, when you talk to me, Robert, it's serious. So Lyon was kind of just laying the groundwork to see if you want to be part of our deal. Because in, I guess, our business, or their business as well, is they're marrying these mitigation companies and plumbing companies. Because plumbing is 80 to 90% of the onset of mitigation. Flood, fire, combination thereof, right? You got the nozzles coming in, spraying the house, spraying the apartment, water's going down with gravity, you know, taking out floors. So it's a mess. And so they're getting it. It's a 30 to 60 million a year deal.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I go, wow. Because like I say, I'm not in the limelight of a lot of stuff. I kind of keep my head down, just keep going forward, do what I do. Whoever's around me, you're going to know what I know. I'm going to help you if you want the help. If you don't, it's not a good fit, and I'll see you later. This isn't for you. Yeah, it's off the charts right now with these paper companies, acquisition companies, I guess. They come in with money. They buy the plumbing company, they buy the mitigation company, millions and millions are exchanged, whatever, and bam, now we're getting it on the front end, during the mitigation, and after, on the putback, reconstruction. So you're getting it everywhere. And now, because I've been doing their business, but like us, we won't do 24 service, we won't do 24 hour. So they got us Monday through Friday. We're the #1 plumber they call on every call. So it's an automatic. Revenue is excellent, but now they'll call the heavy hitters, the bigger companies, for 24-hour service because they're set up differently.